There we go. Got to get my mic turned on. What's going on, everybody?
Bot's broken.
Yeah, I don't have the bot running yet. Oh, yeah. Let me get the bot going. Man, flip coin or us. That's what we got going on. Well, my lip is back to normal now, I do believe, compared to what it was, yesterday? It
Was
was
that yesterday
bad.
or was that the
Uh,
day before?
Thursday. I mean, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't even know
Yeah,
anymore.
it looked bad, like
It it
really bad.
it was pretty bad. Why did the
Well, I
why
logged into
there
the
it
call
goes.
and nobody's here. I'm like, did the show get canceled? And nobody tell me.
Oh, that yeah. Robert posted something about. I hope the show's canceled because if not, I'm going to laugh my tail off. No, my lip is not like that. It would have been a shame to try to cast like that because y'all would have been laughing the entire time.
Oh, dude, you would have been so miserable casting like that.
Well, it's not that it hurt. It's just that I sounded like I was talking with a lisp. It kind of sounded weird. I was just talking funny, but I don't know. It sounded weird. But I got over it. I still have no idea what causes it. That's still a mystery. We tried to narrow it down and say, oh, maybe it's wasabi. No, it's not wasabi because I've literally woke up and my lip just flares up as soon as I wake up. It's like it waits till I wake up and then it activates. So
Hmm.
I really don't know what's causing it. One of these days I'm gonna figure it out, but right now I
Well,
have
I
no
mean,
idea.
that's like when I was going through those spells where I was literally throwing up the entire night. And it finally clicked on us when I had egg, and I was like,
Uh,
okay, well, I'll just cut out egg, and then something else would trigger, and then we're like, it's not the egg, it's the sulfur in the egg.
uh,
And basically everything has sulfur: beef, broccoli, all of that, garlic. So yeah.
I showed most of the features on the cold steel when I was showing it last week, but I didn't show how to lock the wattage or put it into stealth mode. I mean, it's pretty simple, but I had just got the mod in, so normally, actually, you can actually see the screen now, so you can adjust the wattage up and down. So if you want to lock them in, you just hold the fire button and the up button at the same time,
Munchie, they still had some growing to do to make it into the Kardashian clan.
and then it'll say key locked, which means you can't adjust your wattage, but yet you can still fire it. So there you go. That's the easy way. If you want to do stealth mode, you hold all three down at the same time, and it'll blank out the screen. If you want to lock the mod, um, is it 4 clicks? I think 3 or 4 clicks. Now three brings you in the menu, but
I wish
yeah,
they would
that's the
come up
menu.
with a standard for that.
It's different for every freaking mod. I swear. I mean, besides the
Hold the
normal
up and,
five
and,
click.
and the power button and lift your left leg and
I mean, but it's been performing good for me. Battery life, I can't complain on this thing. It's been working good. Now, whether the whole ambitions vapor thing, I really don't care. I care more about the mod than whatever name's on it. So there you go. But for a
I can
little
imagine.
single 27, wait, 20. Oh my god,
21700.
dude, my mind is not
You
here
sure
tonight.
you're okay to cast?
I think I am. I can't even remember battery sizes tonight. Oh my god. I was going to say a 27 500. Yeah, that's a new battery.
27500. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's a new one.
That's a big ass battery.
Yeah, yes, this is. Yes, Sue. This one holds a 21 700. Also, you can take a 2700 or a 18650 because it comes with a little adapter right here. So you can put an 18, and there's no battery rattle, which I find amazing no matter what type of battery. So if you put 18650, there's no battery rattle. 21 700, no battery rattle. As the X217 rattles like a son of a gun, but only side to side. Up and down, it doesn't. So they put too much slack in the sleeves on that Smock 217. I
Yeah.
didn't get the TFV 16 yet. I think that is made for somebody that just wants to chuck clouds. I mean, I heard it had great flavor, but I mean, good lord, how big a cloud do you need to blow? And I mean, it's like the recommended wattage is 120 watts.
I
So
could crank this bad boy up and throw them all day long.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not saying you can't do that wattage, but
Oh, I'm gonna kill that dog.
I was told this is a place to ask questions. Patchwork Bunny, of course. Ask any question you want, bud. That's what we're here for. Uh, but yeah, the this one has been firing great. I haven't had any issues with it with like the battery, draining from sitting or anything like that. So I'm enjoying the little cold steel because I mean it's something where you don't have to worry about multiple batteries or anything like that. One battery, boom, I'm done, and that thing will last me all day if not longer. But yeah, what I was saying on that TFV 16, I think the lowest wattage you can technically run it at is um, 120 watts. That's a lot. So you'd have to start it at maybe 70 just to break in the coil, get it up to 120, and just let it sit there. Because I mean, I've seen a couple reviews on it. Some of them say you can go higher, but other people say it kind of tastes burnt higher. So I'm like, I don't want to crank it up and then burn the coil out either. So there you go. Here is the Topside dual carbon. This one is the blue one. Of course, I got blue. Um,
You never.
yeah, really, really dig this blue color on here.
See, if only that blue was replaced with red.
I'm sure they got a red one. I'm pretty sure, and they got a color
Honestly,
screen
if
on
it
here.
was.
Which what does that say? Short? Oh, that's weird. All I did was put this RDA on there, and it said short. That's not good. Oh, okay, there's the screen, which is not showing up very well. I'm kind of concerned there. Why did it say short? There's no coil in here. It should not say
You might want
short.
to. You might want to check your insulators.
Dadgummit, man. Let me just screw it down and see if it does it again. No, now it says check atomizer. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay. What's pretty cool about this is it comes with a little. Let me see if I can show y'all real quick. It
Make
comes
sure
with a
that you don't
piece.
have a piece of metal in your 510.
Yeah, I just looked. I did. The mod actually comes with a little piece of the carbon that, or whatever stuff they make that it comes from, which is pretty cool. They give you a little square of it. And a spare bottles in here, and your charging cable. And that's it.
Okay, so Patrick says, is there anything special to know about pre-built mesh coils?
Anything special to know? Well, as with any coil, you got to make sure you prime them first. You don't want to put a coil on there and start vaping it right away. I mean, I technically will put juice on the cotton on the coil. I'll take the coil out of the tank if it's a pre-built tank, which it's obviously going to be if you got pre-built mesh coils, and juice that completely up. Then I'll put it in the tank, fill it up with juice, and let it sit there for a little while before I even try to vape it. Because the worst thing you can do is fire it too quick, because you're going to get it's going to burn your cotton. And you can wait after that, but it's not going to do any good because then you've already done damage to your cotton, and it's going to taste like
Yeah,
crap.
it tastes like
The
crap the rest of the time.
Yeah, the rest of the time until you change the coil. So it's best not to be impatient with brand new coils and stock sub-ohm tanks, because it's imperative that you soak those things in good with juice, because if you don't, you're going to burn the cotton and it's going to taste like crap.
Well,
Oh, you
and on
got it.
top of that, a dry hit on mesh, you're gonna feel like you're dying, and if you don't, you're gonna wish you had died because a
Yeah,
dry hit on mesh, oh, there's no feeling in the world like it, and it's not a good feeling. It makes for a very, very bad day.
yeah. Patchwork. They had some RDAs that came out that were mesh, and basically you actually built those with mesh. And if you were to get a dry hit on that, it would ruin you. I mean, dry hit on mesh is terrible. It's the
Yeah,
worst
there's
metallic burnt.
nothing like it.
I can't even explain how bad it is. I've had one because the first mesh RDA, which I think was called the mesh RDA, that I reviewed or showed or whatever, it had a bad problem of not feeding the juice up into the cotton correctly, or just staying saturated. And I got a dry hit from that thing, and it was terrible. I hated that. Ooh,
I remember the very first time I dry hit mesh, I literally threw up.
you threw up? Wow.
Oh, it was that disgusting. And
I,
I thought I thought I was dying. I could not catch my breath.
I just tried to vape that mod, and there's no coil in it. That's hilarious.
How well did that go for you?
It was a really cool vape.
Really cool vape?
Really cool.
How was the flavor?
I didn't get any flavor.
Man, that sucks.
I've been vaping on dual battery smock mod with just a sub-on tank, but now I just got a Jackaroo. Jackaroo is a great kit, Patchwork. I have a Jackaroo right here in front of me somewhere. Here it is. Here's my Jackaroo right here.
Tetley, that's a double-edged question.
I actually like the stock tank that comes with the Jackaroo. I believe it's this one right here. It's a good tank. I didn't have any problems with my Jackaroo. I mean, you don't have to use the stock tank that it comes with if you bought the kit, which most people went ahead and bought the kit because it wasn't that much more. Like the the swell mod.
Yep.
The mod itself is like $60, but if you want to get it with the tank, it's another $30-something. It's like I don't like the tank that much, so I want just the mod. And here's the IPv3 Mini that DeMillan was talking about. I'm still enjoying this thing. I don't know how everybody else is blowing through juice. I filled this up like 2 days ago. I maybe it's the way they're hitting it.
I promise you, if I was to have that, I would be refilling it about every 10 minutes.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you. Do I see any way to rebuild it? DeMillan, great question. This is the problem. The little ADA, which is what they call this, it's not an RDA. They call it an ADA because it's an automatic dripping atomizer. They're adding so many names. They're trying to make us break out a freaking vaping dictionary. But yeah, these are called ADAs. So I think it was Daniel DJLSB Vapes that actually got the top off of this thing. The problem with it is there's no screw holes or anything so that you can take the coils out. He literally had to yank the coil out.
If I had to put my money on it, I would say it's kind of like some of these other pod systems like the MyJet and whatnot, where the coil is physically soldered to the connectors.
I don't doubt it, but it's actually, it looks like they're in ceramic. So if you yank that out, there you can't get back in there, even if you wanted to solder it on. And this mod has been fine-tuned for the 0.3 ohm and the 1 point whatever ohm it is. So if you go changing that.
Well, but the thing is you go to Steam Engine, you can figure out exactly what it takes to do a 0.3 ohm.
I agree. I mean, but most people aren't going to do that. They're going to just build and throw something on there. Not to mention, it would have to be this RDA or ADA, because anything bigger is going to overhang. Anything bigger. And number two, it doesn't have a 510 connector. You have to use this tank unless they come out, or this ADA, or unless they come out with a rebuildable one, which I really hope they'll do. I don't know if they're going to go that route. Maybe they want people to buy these spare little ADAs, but I mean,
if they ever come up with a whatever they're calling that connection to a 510 adapter, you can go and get some of those little old 18 millimeter RDAs and use those.
Yeah, but this is 14 millimeters.
Oh, is that 14?
Yeah, it's even smaller.
Yeah. I was going to say they've got a 12. I remember they used to have a 12 millimeter.
That would fit. I have an Atomic. I think the Atomic is 18 though. I'd have to find it. I do have an old Atomic.
Yeah, no, the Atomic's 18.
You're a little leery of the nickel.
Just about a touch short of 18.
I think it's the one that comes with it is a 0.3, and it is nickel or nichrome, and the 1 ohm ones are stainless steel. So if you're leery about the nickel, buy the 1 ohm coils.
Hold it. That makes 0 sense because nichrome ohms out higher than stainless.
So am I backwards?
By the way,
maybe I'm backwards.
Which, by the way, stainless has nickel in it too. Just saying.
Yeah, but not. Let me see what this says.
I actually got into a very in-depth conversation with a guy who tried to argue that point with me, and I told him, okay, just pull up an MSDS for 316L. Just let me know when you're done. I'll be ready for that apology.
Yeah, and I know it's in the book here. I just haven't bothered
I
to
never
look.
received an apology, by the way. And I think they're in the room.
I hope this had all in Chinese. Do they have an English version? Holy moly. Okay, I think I found English. There we go. All I want to know is these coils. Here we go. Temperature control range. Okay.
Okay, so Jazzy's saying it's a magnesium alloy. For the coil itself, Jazzy?
Okay, the 0.3 says it's NiMn alloy.
So it's a nickel magnesium alloy.
Nickel magnesium. Okay, so the 1 ohm is stainless steel 316. Just like I said. Damn, you try to make it look.
No. I didn't realize that magnesium was involved, which is
that
makes more sense.
Yeah, it's NiMn. Nichrome, so it's nichrome magnesium. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to have a little bit of.
Makes more sense.
You got to have a little magnesium in your system.
And no, it's not nichrome magnesium. It's nickel magnesium.
Oh, it's nickel magnesium. Oh, because it's Ni, not Nic. Okay, gotcha. Nickel magnesium. We're gonna get this right one of these days. Nickel magnesium. I don't have a nickel allergy, so I couldn't tell you. I don't think I do, even though my lip swells up randomly for no reason. But it'll do that whether I'm vaping this mod or not. So, because right now, okay, I'm vaping it right now. Where's my big bubble lip? It's not going to happen.
You hope.
It won't happen.
Say that.
DeMillan, I think you'll really like it. I really do. This little thing has been nothing but a joy to use. I got no complaints. The battery life is outstanding for me. I charged it today, so it's full right now, and it'll probably stay full until, I don't know, Sunday. It may jump down a little bit. The thing stays, it seems like it just runs. And I mean, if you're vaping just this by itself, I still think you go a full day with it.
There's Jazzy with the humble brag. Jazzy's been pulled out to ECC with Yeehee.
Damn.
No, in all fairness, he deserves it. He does. He works his butt off.
DeMillan, sure. What would you like me to compare it to? I got no problem with that. It is, to me, it's bigger than a Zippo lighter, but the thickness feels like a Zippo lighter, maybe a little bit thicker. But I can compare it to any mod that you may own.
Say it's probably, as far as length width dimensions, about the size of a credit card, roughly, with a thickness of about a Zippo.
Well, here's a business card.
So yeah, I wasn't too far off.
And I got it. Let me see if I can get it at the bottom. So business card is actually bigger than it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Business card is taller than this. And the width of it, not very. I mean, I could give you exact dimensions if you want.
Well, like I said, width I'd say is roughly around the size of a Zippo.
So I'm getting, from the front to the back, I'm getting 16.7 millimeters. Make sure I'm getting that right. Okay, 17 millimeters. No, 16. Okay, yeah, roughly 17 millimeters from front to back.
Okay, he wants you to compare it to the RS.
The Avalon RS. What RS? What is that?
The one that had the abalone plate on it.
What?
I'm betting it's still packed up, DeMillan.
What RS? I don't know what mod you're talking about. I've never heard of a RS. let me know and I'll know where it's at. What mod are you talking about? The R150?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's completely different. I have a 150 right here. This is not the abalone one, but it's the same size. Um, Here we go. I'll show you. This is the 150S, which is the new version. Same size as the old version. There you go. Now width wise,
I keep
obviously
forgetting that I have to look at the cast to see the other screen now.
the width on the 150 is a lot thicker because this is a built-in 1400 mAh battery. This takes dual 18650s, so this is a lot wider. And width wise, the mod is still bigger. There you go. I know you can get the IPV Mini in multiple colors. We have this one here, which is the black M2. Oh, there we go. It even says so on the box. There you go, black M2. That's this version. If you like this space like galaxy look, and then they have a carbon fiber one. They have the one that has the abalone looking. Now, be aware if you go to buy the abalone looking one, it's not real abalone in there like it is on the R150. It's more of a sticker
Hey,
per se.
what's up, brother?
Um, what's up? And yeah, DeMillan, you're going to be happy with it. Really, really pocket hand friendly. 3 clicks locks it. So once you lock it, it can go in your pocket. I have not had any leaks whatsoever out of this mod, not a drop. So you're not going to be, you ain't even going to worry about this thing. And you're just going to keep checking your level and going, wow, when's it going to go down? What's up, Liz?
Yes.
So 3 clicks to unlock. And I keep mine at 430 Fahrenheit on the P1 setting. And I keep my juice, how fast it pumps it, at 47. If that helps you in the future, DeMillan, because you're going to have to fine tune how fast you want your juice to pump in. You got the abalone? Okay, yeah. That one, actually, I have an abalone one upstairs right now, unless it's on my desk, which I doubt. It doesn't, it looks abalone, but it's not abalone, all right? It's a sticker with plastic over it, trust me. It's not, it doesn't look nothing like the R150. The R150 was gorgeous compared to this, but yeah.
I feel so special. I
When
got
can
my
we
brother
get?
and my sissy in the room.
Hey, brother and sissy. Yeah. When can we get more tanks for it? Sue, I have no idea. I hope that they do this. From what Jazzy said, Yeehee's working on their own version of something similar to this between the X class and this. So it's obviously going to be more expensive than this is, but it's going to have more features. So, yeah, there you go. Anybody that wants one of these for a
Hey,
really
Ash.
good price, get a hold of Jazzy. Jazzy will hook you up with one of these for a great deal. Paw, what is going on, my brother?
Yeah, they all just coming out now.
You liked it better than other. DeMillan, I don't blame you. I mean, I can't wait for you to get it. I think you're really going to like this thing. I enjoy mine. I really do. I actually have the very last of my dorky stud in there. This is Rip Tripper's juice. This is not sold anymore anywhere.
Good reason for that.
Well, I like it. It's a sweet tobacco.
Well, yeah, because he loaded it down with sweetener.
But I don't have an abalone one upstairs. No, I don't. Okay, it's not mine, Aries. I want it in a waffle, but she's got it, so that's fine. Um, you don't have an abalone one upstairs. No, yeah, there you go.
I finally broke down and rewicked the blue saber.
Ah, there you go. Um,
Mm.
I'm going to re-wick one of these RDAs. I'm not sure which one. I really don't want to go with this Pulse 24 because it just looks really dirty and old. I'd rather go with one that actually matches it. I love this RDA on the big fish, fat fish RDA. I like this, and it's on top of the Delta, and it is a Squonk RDA. So I'm going to take it off, and we're going to put it on top, even though this gold will not match. I forgot it had gold on it. I tried to get the blue when they were sold out. Wow, I love how the
Patchwork,
badge shows up.
he's definitely top 10.
The badge shows up right in front. I kind of like that. But yeah,
I've got a lot. I just don't keep them on a lazy Susan quadruple decker stand behind me.
well, you can get some. You can get one. No problem.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm just gonna put juice in this thing because I want to see if it vapes good, squonks good, all that good
Yeah,
stuff.
sweetener is horrible for coils. Anytime you see, if you're ever bored and you have a very, very, very strong stomach, go out to Instagram and what's the name of that Instagram account? It's like Bad Coils or something like that. I'll have to look it up. But it's got the most disgusting coils on there, and
Really?
most of them, Scuba is horrible.
I have not
But
looked.
it's
I
all
mean,
because, or most of them are because they use extremely highly sweetened e-liquid.
oh yeah. I really don't taste a lot of sweetener in this. It's just some kind of sweet tobacco, but I don't taste like, oh, he added a bunch of sweeteners. So I don't know. What is this? This is 0.13 ohm. Yeah, we're going to be needing some more wattage. Let's go up in wattage. Let's go up to, say, 65 watts and see how that fares for now. 65 watts at 0.13 ohms.
There's a few that I may have to bring up.
Yep, I should have rewicked this. I like the Fatfish RDA though. For a squonking RDA, it's a good one. I just put, this is kilos. See, now this is a sour apple. I don't know why, I just like that sour apple from them. It used to be called Bazooka. They switched their name to Kilo. So you'd be pressed finding a bottle of Bazooka now since they switched all of them over to Kilo. DeMillan, you won't hear the pump. You will feel a slight vibration in your hand. It literally is less than a beeper or a cell phone makes when it vibrates. It's less than that. You can feel a slight vibration when it's pumping. That's it. I don't hear it at all. As far as noise goes, this is quiet. Yeah, I just feel it. I don't hear it. It's pumping now. If you can't hear it, then yeah. That's how quiet it is. Oh, it's DeMillan. It's like the greatest thing since sliced bread. I really like it. A lot of people say it's a restrictive lung hit. You can get a restrictive lung. I use this more of a mouth to lung. I've been trying to just watch myself and see how I actually vape this. I'm vaping this more of a mouth to lung. I'll pull it in and then I'll inhale it. So I know I have done the slipstream and get a direct lung. Like I can.
Okay, so I put in
That
the link
works.
to the Instagram account that I was talking about,
Oh
and
Lord.
some of these coils make Scubas look like mine.
Is the pod that you have, is that the one that takes Nautilus coils? That Aspire pod? I don't know what it, oh, no, you're talking about this. This
I
is
think
the
so.
AVP. This is made by Aspire. It does not take any kind of coils. This is, It's built in. I don't. If you can pull a coil in there, I'd be surprised. Yeah, it's a sealed tank. I do like the little AVP though. This has been a great little pod. If you want a good pod system, have I flooded it? DeMillan, no.
I was just waiting for it.
There is no DeMillan. It is practically impossible to make this
There
thing
we
leak.
go.
Hey, I trust this. I trust this. Matter of fact, DeMillan, if you want to pump more juice, once you light it up, all you have to do is hold the up button. It will pump juice up. If you want to drain it back down, you hold the down button, and it will suck the juice back down into the tank. You can't if you flood it, all you have to do is hold the down button. It'll suck the juice. I don't think you're going to flood it. If you keep it around that 47 mark, like I said, I never get any popping from over dripping. It's a smooth vape every time. DeMillan's laughing.
Okay, so there's two different styles of vaping. You've got what's called mouth to lung, and you've got direct lung. So direct lung is kind of like how you vape. You know, you just take a hit and off you go. And then you got mouth to lung, which is more how people would smoke cigarettes. You know, they take it into their mouth, inhale, and then boom, off they go. There's no issues with either one. It all comes down to personal preference.
Yeah.
And then Ashley's having leaking issues with her tank. She's got a pre-built stock coil head system, and apparently it's leaking through. I'm guessing that.
Which Gwen is that? Is that Gwen Go Lightly?
That's Gwen Go Lightly.
Oh, so I didn't know her nickname changed to just Gwen on YouTube. Hey, Gwen! Skinny rail thing. Eat some chocolate brownies or something.
Gwen's actually put on some weight. Like 10 pounds.
10 pounds. Okay, hey, now she's only 40 pounds underweight.
For Gwen, that's a lot.
Yeah, 10 pounds is good.
I told her I'd give her my last 20.
She can have all my weight. I'd rather be skinny. Yeah, mouth to lung, you know, it's kind of weird, Chevy. A lot of people have gotten, I'd say most of the vape market has gotten away from the mouth to lung. That's why you don't see a lot of mouth to lung takes on the market. They're all, you know, direct lung. That's the way I vape. But mouth to lung to me gives you better flavor. It's where you're not out to blow a cloud. You're not trying to impress anybody. You want a good, flavorful vape. Mouth to lung is the way to go. It's a real smooth. Usually you're going to bump your nicotine level up though. So you kind of weigh your differences. If you're doing direct lung, you want your nic level as low as you can go without getting irate about it.
I don't know. I know a guy that does direct lung at 24. I still have my tank over here on the shelf that's running 48.
Direct lung at 24. Okay. If you do direct lung at 24, damn, you must have smoked 5 packs a day or something.
I smoked 4 packs a day.
Well, there you go. And
for my bad nic days, no, I hit that 48 for about 5 minutes and I'm good.
You know, that's not a bad idea, though, to keep something on standby like that.
Yeah, and that's what it's for. I keep it on standby just for my really bad nic fit days. I'll vape on it for about 5 minutes and I'm good. And it's in one of the turbo tanks. It's, you know, the old tank that's got the 2 coil heads in it. So it brings it down to a 0.9. You know, I drop the wattage down real low. I still direct lung it. And yeah.
Wow. I remember when I got my first dripper and what ratio is best. DeMillan, I haven't really found any problems. The 3070 seems to work just fine. So if you got 30 PG, 70 VG, you're going to be just fine with that. I did not put any nic salts or anything through it. It works just fine with regular e-juice. Just fine. I mean, I wish you could actually see it pumping in there. The only way you're going to be able to see the juice pumping in there is go to watch DGLSB's review, because he pops the top off this thing where you can actually see the juice being pumped in.
That's one thing that I always really liked about Daniel, is the fact that he is willing, in most cases, to break everything down to its base components.
Yeah.
Because it never fails. You always have someone that comes up, hey, look, my mod's broken. Can you take a look at it for me? And you're looking at it like, I don't know how to take this thing apart. Pull up Daniels and it's like, okay, yeah.
Right. I mean, he did
And
that.
just hope that there's not an interior spot weld somewhere.
He did the recent one that I saw that he did was on the Swell, another Tony B project. Um, and it's a waterproof mod, just like the R150s was. And he literally, the only thing he could get off the mod was the top.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
So, and he
because
was
there's
like,
little spot welds inside.
yeah, he was like, I could get it apart, but I don't want to destroy the mod. We already know from Tony B showing the chip what it looks like and that it's waterproof, and they put it in boiling water and it still didn't short out. So I don't need to take it apart. So he put it back together.
Magazine, not only does he put it back together and it still works, but he doesn't have leftover screws.
Hey,
I
I
don't
need
care
them
what
extra
you say, it
screws.
doesn't mean that you get more efficient.
He does, DeMillan. I should do stuff like that. I should get more into the whole camera work thing, but there's a lot of work in that. A lot of work. Oh, that looks delicious. Damn. Thank you. Damn. Why bring food in front of me like that? Look at this.
I just had a protein shake. I don't want to hear about food.
Uh, uh, okay. I'm gonna put
I'm
this back
sorry.
down now. That looks delicious. Yeah, the swell. Oh, okay. I was like, she just took it away. The hell.
Friggin'
Here you
kebab.
go. Here's the shish kebab. I mean, it's gone.
Leftover screws is Scuba's commission. Yeah, speaking
Hey,
of screws, oh,
what do you got?
I got
Oh,
the replacement Aries in. With the airflow actually works on this one now. So I got the replacement in. I'm like, cool. Pulled it out of the box, and I went ahead and was recording it just in case the airflow doesn't work. That way I could send it to him and say, hey, look, right out of the box, it's still not working. This really needs to be
damn it.
fixed. And airflow works. And I'm like, cool. So I went ahead and I turned off the recording because I figured I didn't need it anymore. And then I realized that the deck didn't have any screws installed in it. Now, fortunately, it comes with a spare parts bag that had the screws in it. And I still had the screws from the other one, but that's not the point. The point is that it should come with screws in the deck.
Yes, it should. Yes, it should. That surprises me, because they were sending it to you as a replacement. You would think that when they send you the replacement, they would make sure it was right
Right?
before they sent it to you. It's like, oh yeah, send them that as a replacement. I know
Oh,
it's missing screws. It'll be all right.
and for those that own the Kelpie, the grub screws for the Aries fit the Kelpie. They're the exact same screw.
And the Kelpie is now available at e-cig.com, in
Yep.
case you
So that
guys
makes
did not know.
three. That's Vapor DNA, Element Vape, and e-cig that have it. And I'm wanting to say that e-cig has it currently for $29.99.
Yeah, and e-cig, if you use the coupon code 10OFF, just TENOFF, that'll take 10% off your order. So that'll make it even cheaper if y'all are looking to pick up a Kelpie cheap. There you go.
Yeah, Dar thing. QC has a bit to be desired. Um, they're a new company, so I'll kind of cut them a small little break, but that's still something that shouldn't be overlooked.
I'm wondering if Cassie got her penguins yet. I don't
I
know.
don't
I
know.
know because I ordered the same time as everybody else. I ordered my carbon from Wet Vapes because they had that really good sale, which made this 119, which I haven't seen that price on this mod anywhere. So I was like, yeah, I better get that while I can. So
Yeah.
I jumped on the deal. Really nice mod. Should people pay the extra? I mean, this is all about aesthetics, really. How much do you want that pretty carbon look? There's no real benefit I see between this one and the other one. The Topside Dual is a great mod. The regular one that is way cheaper. You shouldn't, unless you're just really out to, which I was, really wanted this one because I love this blue. And
Okay, RS is saying that she did get them yesterday.
She got them
Okay.
yesterday. Awesome.
Okay, so Chris, so here's the replacement one. Now I don't have my build cam set up, so I can't go through that. But you can see that the airflow turns nice and smooth and whatnot. The original, which is this one right here, the airflow doesn't turn at all. Like it is seized on there. So I don't know if it's a tolerance issue or if something got, some sort of debris got caught up inside there. But yeah, it does not turn at all.
But
Fortunately, it got stuck. It got
in the
stuck
open position.
in the open.
Yeah. If it would have got stuck in the closed position, you'd be like, man, I can't even vape this
I still
thing.
have to drop the wattage down from what I normally vape this coil set at, just to be able to tolerate it because not a whole lot of air.
Yeah. Yeah, no interest in topside dual. Fictitious, I can completely understand that. And a lot of people don't even want squonkers, period. I've had a lot of instances where squonkers, especially if you let it sit for a while in this bottle, it seems like the juice gets a weird taste to it. I don't know if it's what they make these bottles out of or what, but I haven't really noticed it much out of these. The IPV Mini, I don't get any bad taste out of, so that one's fine. I hadn't even changed to my next coil. So whenever I got this, a week and a half ago, I'm still on the same coil, and it still tastes fine. I'm not going to change this, coil ADA. I'm not going to change this until it needs to be changed. Right now, it's fine. What's up, Silent? I hope you got your internet working. I saw you posted that you had real laggy internet or something, man. You need to. I thought you moved and you should have better internet now. Get that stuff going, man. You got people wanting to see your videos and they can't. I haven't even played the new Zombies map on Black Ops 4. I haven't watched the ending cutscene, the walkthrough. None. I don't even know. The only reason I know what it looks like is I saw Grizz's post on some bush glitch. That's all I've seen. So that what little bit they show in that one picture of him standing on a bush, that's all I know about that map. You have the worst internet. Yeah, I actually moved up in internet.
I know some people some pretty bad connections.
Yeah. My internet got better. I moved and got better internet, so. Kennedy of Kennedy Mods and Aries? Oh, I don't know. Oh, the new Zombies map is trash, to be honest. Oh, Silent, I hate to hear that. That sucks. I have gotten a lot better at Blackout. I need to do another video of me playing live so y'all can see. Instead of me running myself over with the quad, you can actually see.
We really enjoy that.
Y'all want to see me get killed.
We really do enjoy watching you get everybody your own quad.
That was hilarious. It's even worse now because now they got EMP grenades. They can throw a grenade and it just stops your car. And just boom, you'll just stop.
The question is, do you get thrown out the windshield because of how quick it stops your car?
You would think, but no, it just it stalls the engine. So you come to a coast.
That's the thing is, when you start looking at like the old school Army Jeeps and whatnot, there's nothing in that an EMP would actually do anything to.
Now you bring up an excellent point though about the windshield thing. The EMP grenade, it stalls your engine, you coast to a stop. That's real life. But there is a barricade that you can put up in front of a vehicle when it's moving, and it dead stops you. That should throw you out the window, but it doesn't. I think they need to add that in.
At higher speeds, it would.
Yeah, I mean, you could be flying at it, and you just dead stop.
Yeah, no, that's not realistic.
At the most, you may accidentally be able to jump over it, but they'll just move out of the way.
Oh, wow, I went
off. The bot's broken. Wait, the bot's broken. It shouldn't be giving you.
Fine, shut up.
Are they diesel? I have no idea. Magazine art. They look like Army vehicles, so more than likely they're diesel. Oh, man. I have more stuff coming. I do have a swell mod on the way. I didn't buy any new RTAs, RDAs or anything like that. I'm trying to cut back on buying stuff. I mean, I'm
Yeah, how
still,
many times have I heard that?
I know, and then I'll find something, go, oh, I got to buy that. But my money situation is going down, 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 down. I'm not working, so there's no money coming in. I'm going down, so it kind of sucks. I have to
That's
get
like
another drink. I'm completely
it
empty.
pained me.
What?
I got sent an email. So I remember how I was telling you that I was doing those little contract jobs here and there.
Yeah.
So I got an email where they messaged me and said, we need a server install, and the pay was $35 an hour. I'm like, that's really good pay. But then I looked at where it was. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. And so I messaged them back and said, no, I said, that's a hard pass for me. And they're like, well, we'll increase your pay. And they gave me the amount. I'm like, it really hurts to turn that down. But yeah, no, I'm not going there.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean,
It was
that's
the job. I would be there. First of all, I don't like the city that it's in. Um, but I would have been on site for 18 hours straight for this install.
I was shaking it earlier. Wolf, I have a question for you. You say you ordered the Scuba Blue swell. Did you order the Wave Blue or the Python Blue or whatever they color the other blue? I forgot what they called it. The one I got is the Wave Blue, because it looks more like a resin panel. The other one was more like the Jackaroo. It looks kind of like that. So I wanted to go with more of the resin looking panel, so I got the swell that looks like that.
Oh,
Oh,
slightly off topic. For those of you that are Star Wars fans, I don't know if you caught the news, but they have released imagery of the new Sith Trooper that will be in the upcoming movie.
wow.
Oh,
Jazzy, wait a minute. Oh, you got
Mr.
the you got the other one. Okay, cool. So you'll have the Python one. I'll have the Wave Blue one. We'll have two blue ones. Um, I was cleaning out my download folder the other day, and I still had a sound clip of you saying, "That's nasty." That's nasty. Now, Jazzy, there's no guarantee that your daughter is going to give birth to twins on the third. What if she gives birth on the second or the
Uh,
first?
well, I mean,
Unless they're inducing.
there's always that chance of early birth, but yeah, no, inducing or C sections are pretty much scheduled.
Yeah, Shore Vapor, the swell mod is supposed to come around July 20th, I do believe is what they said. Hey,
Hey, Bree.
Breeze. I'm not sure the exact date. Jazzy's going to be a pawpaw. There you go. Yes, that. Oh my gosh. Gwen, I haven't done that in so long. I do it for Granny's every once in a while because Granny's likes it. But uh, yeah, I try not to do the whole Cleveland Brown thing that much.
Yeah, so scheduled C section. So yeah, unless something happens and she goes into labor early, then yeah,
When
that
and
one's pretty much
where
set in stone.
is the vape meet in August? RS, I'm not sure about the one in August. I know there's one in October here in Virginia. That's the one I want to go to. It's in Hampton, yeah. So
Hampton's a nice little area.
I haven't been there. I wouldn't know. It'll be a first for me. The bad part about this area is there's so many. There's a base here. There's airports all around me, so I can't. There's very little bit of area that I can actually fly my drone, which sucks. I've flown it once since I've been here, and I literally flew it
Yeah,
five
don't
minutes.
fly it in your area. I really, really advise against that.
Well, I'm not. I'm not doing. No, I'm out of the zones. I'm close to them. I can't
Well,
literally. If I take off in the front yard, I can't go backwards. If I go backwards, I'm in restricted airspace. So I have to go forward.
yeah, it's just that's too close for comfort for me.
I'm good, man. I,
I
I
don't even know
won't.
what's around your area. No,
Yeah, yeah, they're right around here. Hell, half the restaurants I go to, I go and they're dressed out in army fatigues. It's like, okay, I know
yeah,
where I'm at.
no, no. That's a hard no for me.
Oh, the ECC is in August. Well, yeah, but I'm not going out to Vegas or whatever. That's
No,
too
it's out in
far.
California.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's California. Okay. Take me out
Okay,
west
yeah, keep
past the
going
bases.
past the bases.
I could do that. One of my batteries has actually got a fault code on it, which scared the bejesus out of me. I took
Not
off.
the drone I'd be worried about, Sean.
I have battery 1, 2, and 3. My battery number 2. I took off with it and it said battery error, battery error. It's land immediately, and I was like, you ain't got to tell me twice. I brought it back, and then the battery just started flashing. It could have literally. I'm glad they have intelligent batteries because if the battery fails, it'll let you know, and usually it'll give you time to land. But these drones that have batteries that just all of a sudden quit and it falls out of the sky, that would be bad. So yeah, I'm not going to be using that battery anymore. I can buy another battery. The only difference is my original batteries have carbon fiber stickers all around them, so I'll have to buy new stickers, but no big deal. Oh, it's across the street from Disneyland. Wow. So they're having a vape meet across the street from Disneyland. Obviously not in Disneyland because Disney would be like, oh, no, 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 no.
Now, see, and that's what I find amusing is because you go to any area in Disney and they are pumping PG, flavor infused PG into the air as atmosphere.
Yeah. Well, now one of the casters on another network was supposed to be getting a contract to where he actually had vape shops inside the park, and that deal never went through, which kind of
Uh,
sucks. Yeah. Well, and the only
um,
reason why is because he knew somebody high up in that works for Disney.
yeah, I don't know
Okay.
about that one.
I'll find out more details, but I'm telling you, I mean, this person
Now,
was really
speaking of
excited
vape
about it.
shops in unexpected areas, you heard about the 2 hospitals over in the UK that now have vape shops installed inside them.
Yeah, I saw something about. I didn't actually read the article. I did see that they have them there. That's crazy, man.
That's progress. That's what that is.
Yeah. I hope more of that happens, especially in the U.S. Instead of them trying to shut it all down, it should branch out. It should
Well,
become
instead, you've got
bigger.
states that are scared of losing all the money, and so they're trying to tax e-liquid at 10 cents a mil.
Yeah, yeah. They got to have their money. Once they, if they had their money, they'd leave us alone.
Here's what they fail to realize. So if you look, okay, let's take Medicaid, Medicare alone, just those 2 programs. If you lower the health costs of treating people that are on Medicaid and Medicare from cigarette induced, tobacco induced illnesses, and you remove those by switching them over to vaping products, that right there is going to save the states and the federal government a good chunk of change.
What do you want, doggy? I
But
hope
they
you
don't
don't
want
want to
to
go
look at
outside.
long term numbers. They want to look at the here and now numbers.
Uh-oh. I can't take you right now.
Oh no, if I could get out to Anaheim, I would definitely go to Disney and go to the Star Wars section. Yes, most definitely.
Mm. So that new Star Wars movie releases in December, right?
December 20th.
Wow. I mean, that's like right at Christmas. Hmm.
Okay, so dire thing, Medicaid is controlled by the state. Medicare is controlled by the federal government. So either way, both are going to get they're going to get financial gain from lowering cost of health risks associated with tobacco products, and they're going to
Wow.
vastly outweigh any sort of taxation that they're trying to implement. But of course, we all know politicians, and they love their money.
That way they'll get it, not the economy, not the people.
You know what? The other thing that's supposed to happen around the holiday season, these companies are not stupid. They know right around between November and December, that's when all these companies like to come out with their new products. Games, electronics.
It generally starts mid-October, and they generally do the final release of the main batch right around early to mid-December because they want to have it on the shelf, fresh and ready to sell for Christmas.
From what I understand, AirPods 3 comes out this holiday season.
That's why you also see a big burst of new products around the end of June because a lot of these companies have started doing Christmas in July.
At least where I'm at, the money you save to medical care. All about that money. Ashley, it's always been about the money.
The money you save in medical cannot be funneled elsewhere. No, dire thing here, they most certainly can funnel it anywhere they want.
Cassie wants to know how Aries Ram is in the Kelpie or Melon Baller.
Okay, so Cassie, Aries Ram in the Kelpie came out really, really good. Melon Baller was a little bit too sharp for it. At least that's how I found it.
There you go.
It doesn't like those really, really sharp flavors. But the toned down fruits, it vapes really, really well.
Storm. Damn. If you feel it and it's hot to the touch, then no.
Yeah, no, dire thing. It's definitely on a state by state basis, but the vast majority of it, with Medicaid funding, a lot of states have their Medicaid funding come from general fund. That's just transferred over with the budget every year, and yeah, no, they can earmark it elsewhere.
Yeah, Ashley, I've already broke 2 of the Kelpie bubble tanks, so I'm on the straight glass. On this one, I do have a black one that's got a bubble glass, but that's only because
my bubble glass is still intact, and I even still have the regular one.
Yeah. I got a bubble glass. You can barely tell it's cracked. Oh, there it is. It's got a nice line running down through the center. There it is. There's the line. I mean, other than that, you couldn't tell, but yeah.
Yeah, Aries Ram is definitely my go-to.
Nothing can fix any melon. Creed, yeah, you're just like Munchkin. She don't like any melon.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that just cannot stand the taste of melon. I'm kind of hit and miss on it. It's kind of one of those, some days I can handle it, some days I can't.
Yeah, it depends for me. I mean, I got no problems with melon. I can actually vape melon. Hell, I'm vaping, well, this is apple, but it's a sour apple. But I do have this one, mandarin guava. I don't think I care for this one much. But the other one was good, the guava tangerine or something. I've been vaping it. It's not bad. That looks like a stress crack. It's a lot of stress, dire thing.
Aries has something for you to read.
Don't they make vape bands for that? They do. I don't know if I had the vape band on at that time. I mean, after I broke the first one, I was trying to be really persistent at putting the vape band on the tank, but sometimes this is the problem with vape bands, okay? You can't see through the damn things. And that tank is very small, so the Scuba's Hangout vape band covers the entire tank. You can't see how much juice you got. So I'll move it and fill the tank up and forget to put it back on, and that's how I break my tank. I got 2 Scuba vape bands yesterday. Yeah, I mean, they're great for protecting your tank. I highly recommend having one on there, but on the smaller tanks like that, it blocks your view. I mean, I guess you just got to remember to move it, check your juice level, slide it back down. I didn't do that, and that was my problem. My bad. I'm gonna try to keep vaping the IPV just to show y'all that this battery level is not gonna budge on this thing. I did find some new goggles I'm going to be trying. I think they come in Monday. So for next week's show, I should have some new goggles. I mean, I really like these. Don't get me wrong. These have been the standard for me for a while. These came from Micro Center. and I enjoy using these because but the ones I'm getting have replaceable lenses. So you can go 1x, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3. I don't know if it goes to 3.5. It's got multiple lenses you can pop in there. And it has a rechargeable LED light also in the top. Amazon had them on sale, and I was like, it was like 12 bucks, which is cheaper than I paid for those. Those were 16 something at Micro Center.
Well, if I actually tried that here a while back, and yeah, they don't cut as clean as you would hope they would.
Cut the vape pen in half with some scissors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't cut as clean as you think they would. I tried scissors. I tried a scalpel. Yeah, no, they don't cut quite as
I
clean.
need to give away some Scuba's Hangout vape bands. I'm gonna start doing that. I need
You
to
still have
have.
some.
I still have some, but I don't have any more bumper stickers. And I know people were like digging the bumper stickers, and I need to have some more made. The main reason I didn't make any more is I knew I was going to be moving soon, so I was waiting. I didn't order anything from China, nothing like that, because it takes too long to get stuff from China. So now that I'm in a place and I'm steady right here, I can get some more bumper stickers made.
Yeah, JR is saying, Scuba, did you ever send out the coily tools that we won before you moved?
JR, I don't know. I think
Yeah,
I'm still missing one or two that I need to send out because I can't find the freaking box that has the coily tools in them. The coily tools themselves came in a small box and it's inside another box. So I have to find that box to get the coily tools. I know I still have them. I just have to find them. I still haven't went through every box and just we've done a lot, but there's a lot more to go. I had so much. Nice, Creed. I appreciate that. There's a lot more that I still got to go through. This LED light that I got for like 12 bucks off Amazon is ridiculously bright. And I got it turned down to half level. I turned it on 100% and it came up and said low. So I think the power supply I got running into it isn't strong enough, and it's rated from 5 volts up to 17 volts. And I don't know if the power
it
supply
may
is
be
not
one of the
kicking up.
24s.
Yeah, if I got something that was higher, it would probably hold up better. If I turn it on just at half power, um, it's freaking bright. I can show it at the camera, but it's going to look ridiculous. That's No, it's at 42% power right now. But yeah, it lights up like right here. It's lighting up my build area.
Let's see, like what I did for mine, which I don't even have it turned on right now, but I've got a little LED lamp. I just took some diffuser material and wrapped it around to keep it from blinding the holy Jesus out of me.
It does have one of those like Ultim looking lens covers to put on there, which I don't know where I put it.
No,
I,
the Ultim is going to warm up the light where I have a clear actual diffuser material,
oh,
and it
okay.
maintains the color spectrum. It just softens it.
Well, I don't know if you probably can't. There's a cover over it now. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
still
like a
bright.
clear, yeah, oh, it's bright. I'm surprised for the price. I should have read the description better because it says in the description does not come with battery because you can run this with a battery, a Sony battery on the back, or you can
Yeah,
plug a power supply. It doesn't come with either one of those. It just comes with the light.
yeah. Most of the specialty lighting like that, you have to buy an independent power source.
So, it's good so I can have it to either light me up or light up something I'm building on. It works great for that, but it
Yeah,
was cheap
actually,
enough.
it had to have been a vacuum issue, kind of like what I was describing earlier. If you don't get a good solid seal at the top and bottom of those coil heads, when it's inside the tank, it there's no vacuum holding that e-liquid in, and it'll just pour out. So
It'll
that's the
pour
only
out.
thing that I can think of that was causing that.
I saw that happened to Daniel on that new TFV 16 tank. For those of y'all planning on buying one of those, it has really crappy threads. So if you go to screw your coil into the base, and you accidentally cross thread it, when you fill your liquid up in there, the juice is going to pour out of the bottom of the glass. I watched it on his camera. I was like, whoa. It was literally just seeping out of the bottom of the glass. So he had to pour all that juice back out, take it out, and rethread. Put the coil back in there correctly because they they really missed the mark on the threading for that. You would think that they would spend a little more time and go, hey,
You
let's
think
make
they'd
sure we
have
get this
the whole
done.
TFV thing down to an art by this point in time,
You
but
would
yeah.
think, right? You would think, but the threading on it really sucks. Every review I've seen on the TFV16, they really enjoy how much vapor they get and the flavor they get, but the threading has been the major issue on that tank.
No, I mean, like talking about vacuum issues, that's like, the fatality. I kept having an issue where it was just dumping half the tank over a matter of
Huh?
45 minutes. It would just go boom. And I could not figure it out. So I managed to get a hold of Jazzy and the guy from QP. And we finally realized that there was just a small little O-ring up on the actual cap
Oh yeah.
that was missing. Pop that in, problem solved. But that's because that's what was holding that vacuum
Yep.
without just
I've had that O-ring fall out, and then I got a leak, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I looked around. I was like, "Wait a minute, there's supposed to be an O-ring there," and that was the same thing. Okay, Ashley. So here's a dripping out of our airflow. Went through two coils before I finally think I got it fixed. Wow. And we went over this analogy a million times. Being a UK resident, I don't understand why your medical authorities aren't speaking out about the health benefits of vaping.
is
Steven,
this my turn?
yeah, go for it. Go for it. I'll let you handle it.
Money. Okay, so
Money.
across the US, well, basically across the world, they have this wonderful, at least if you're a politician, it's wonderful, thing called lobbying, which is basically legal bribery.
Yeah.
And you've got companies like Pfizer and Johnson and Johnson and tobacco industry, that are willing, pharmaceutical and big tobacco, will dump every dime they can to the politicians to try to bury as much stuff because in the end it makes them profit. There is no profit in curing. There's only profit in treating. So without having, people that with systemic diseases from smoking and whatnot, the pharmaceutical industry, as far as Chantix and Wellbutrin and Nicorette and all of the rest, they can't make any money off those because there was 2 or 3 studies so far just in recent history, and I'm talking like within the last 18 to 24 months, that shows that you have no more increased chance of quitting using Nicorette, be it the lozenges, the patches, or the gum, than you do of just going cold turkey. Your odds are actually worse. So yeah, no, it's literally all about the money. They don't care about the health of the citizens.
Okay. That was a lot longer than I would have talked about it, but yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's good.
I don't pull punches when it comes to that.
Yeah, it's sad to see. Really, they really don't want to cure anything. They want to find a way for you to live with it
Maximize profits.
so that they can make money. That's exactly that. Back in the old
You're
days,
not
they
a
actually
name, you're a
worked to
dollar
try
sign.
and make cures. Now they don't try to make cures. They try to make it a medicine that allow you to live with it, so you can keep spending money on that medicine. They don't want
Now,
them to find a cure.
now don't misunderstand me. Pharma does have its purpose. It does. Pharmaceutical companies do have some benefit. But when it comes down to the major issues, yeah, no, they'd rather sell treatments than cures.
There you go. It's sad. Um,
Yeah, magazine art. That's what it comes down to. When it comes to lobbying, it is legal bribery.
there you go. Legalized bribery. That's it. Who can
And it's
grease whose palm the most to keep doing what they're doing?
and lobbying is legal in every country in the world.
Stephen, in this country, it is
Yes, most
without
definitely
question.
here it's more important than health. Again, you are not a name. You are not a face. You are a number with a dollar sign attached to it.
Yeah. It's really sad to see how our whole entire nation has turned to what can I do to make more money?
Yep.
It's just,
It's
I
all
don't
about
get it.
okay. So, and then you add in the whole fact of the master settlement agreement. So what that was, I'm not sure how up to date you are on that, being that you're in the UK. Master settlement agreement was something that was put into place in the 90s, where we had four states that sued the tobacco companies for health losses due to smoking. Before the rest of the states could jump on board, the master settlement agreement was signed into place, and it basically said, okay, over the next X number of years, your state will receive, a percentage based on cigarette sales. When they realized, I think it was 2007, that they couldn't exactly go on sales, they locked them into a set amount, increasing set amount that would take place every year up until I believe it's 2025. I could be wrong on that. I don't remember the exact year. The problem is a lot of these states they were counting on that money, and they went ahead and spent ahead of it. They put out bonds and they went ahead and spent it. California spent like 25 years in advance on theirs. New York isn't far behind them. I think they're at like 22 or 23 years ahead of, and now they're defaulting on all those bonds. So they've got to make up for that. So the only way they can make up for that is by heavy taxation.
Yeah,
So,
a pack of cigarettes in New York is ridiculous. They're like $20 a pack.
yeah,
That's
the
ridiculous.
last time that I saw the price on a pack of cigarettes in person, a pack of Marlboros was like $18.
Wow,
I
that's
was at
ridiculous.
I was at Walgreens just a few days ago, and they had a pack of Marlboros here. It was like seven and some change. I remember, back
7.
when, yeah. Well, I mean, which is low compared to the vast bulk of states. But I mean, I remember when I quit smoking, cigarettes here were just over 5, and it's not the cost of the cigarette that's increased; it's the taxation on them. Exactly, dire thing. They pissed it away buying votes.
Rapinoe? I have not seen that, DeMillan. Hmm. So this new movie that's coming out, I don't think it's out yet. The You Don't Know Nicotine, just like the
Yeah,
billion.
it's same guys. It's the same guy that did A Billion Lives. I really haven't looked much into it after I saw the fiasco behind A Billion Lives.
Hmm. I saw, well, I saw something posted about, oh, they're being sponsored by some health system out of some weird place. And I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Because I thought their whole thing was raising money other ways so that they could make these movies. And now it's like, I don't know. I have to read more on it, but
Yeah, DeMillen's talking about it's Megan Rapinoe, right? She's the star of the women's soccer team that just won the World Cup.
Sean, that's about what they are here. I think they're 565 a pack here for Marlboros. It just depends on what state you're in. Some of them are really highly taxed, really high. And they always try to get you with, oh, buy 3 packs and then
Hey,
you get them for
Dolores.
this deal. But yeah, I thank God I don't have to smoke those stinkies anymore.
Yeah, no, quitting smoking and moving to vaping was literally the best thing I ever did.
Yeah, I
I mean,
agree.
July 2014, my doctor said that at the rate things were progressing and my continued use of cigarettes, I had 18 months left.
Wow. Oh, they use Kickstarter. Hmm. I can barely watch the wheel to watch regular soccer.
No, I'll say it like this, everything. If you want to watch talented soccer players in the U.S., the women's national team is really, really good.
Kentucky definitely has great bourbon. Real Sean, that's where Fighting Cock comes from.
Well,
I, I
and
hope.
if you want some Jim Beam, all you got to do is go and take a dip in the river.
Yeah, right. I
Yeah,
don't
they're
know.
they're getting hit with some massive fines over that.
Really.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if my brother worked for Jim Beam or Jack Daniels. It's one of the two. But I didn't hear anything about it. But he was in the hospital recently, so I don't know if he's ever. I didn't hear any more news.
Well, there's a person that's viewing right now that works for a distillery over in Kentucky.
Do they make fighting cock there?
No, but I know they make SoCo.
Nice. You know, back when I was younger, they used to have, and I could find it in rare places in Georgia, there used to be a fighting cock vodka. I haven't seen that in ever. I probably should have kept that bottle. I've saved lots of the Fighting Cock bourbon bottles, especially the big ones, because they don't sell them up here. Because up here, they're ABC stores. I'm not used to the ABC store thing. In Georgia, it's just a free for all. As long as you don't have a dry county, which even the county I was in was a dry county, they changed over. Now they sell liquor there too. So you could pick up liquor anywhere there. Up here,
Yep,
it's
there
all
you go.
government controlled. So whatever's there, it's always there, and you can expect it. But uh, uh, yeah.
Ashley's saying Jack is in Tennessee, and they make 1792 where she works.
Ah, the 1792. See, now I don't remember if that's the one I tried. There was a year one. There may be. Is there another one that's got a year number on it? Because one of those I tried and I absolutely hated it.
Oh no, it
If
would be
it's 1792,
1792.
I feel bad. If it's really good, then it's not this. This was like, oh, this is double steeped, blah blah blah, and I tried it and I was like, oh my god, that's terrible. It took everything I had to finish the bottle.
No, 1792 is smooth. I'll put it this way: you know the connoisseur that Tandy is.
Yeah.
She loves 1792.
What's up,
Hey,
Shane?
Shane,
Well, let's just say it's not 1792. Ashley, I will agree with you with that. Because why else would it be on sale so cheap? Because when I bought it, it was on the deep discount. I was like, hell yeah, let me try this
Yeah, that's
14.59 or whatever it
yeah,
was.
that's definitely not 1792. Not for
And it was
50 bucks.
absolutely horrid. I was like, oh my God, this sucks so bad. I mean, I would have rather had Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, anything than what I was drinking. It was terrible. And Munchkin went and bought a giant bottle of that butterscotch schnapps. Well, they call it butter snot, butter snot, butter shots. And literally drank almost the whole damn bottle last weekend. I'm like, holy crap! You just bought that, but yeah, it's good. Stuart, what is up, my blackout buddy? I know you wanted to play blackout earlier. I'm sorry, dude. I got way behind. Didn't even get ready for the show really, so I couldn't play blackout earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I log into the call thinking, holy crap, I'm late. I'm the only one in there. I had to message to make sure that Scuba had de-swole enough to actually cast.
That man, for those of y'all that didn't see the picture on the Hangout post. Oh, here's another one. This is like when it got really bad. I don't have a shirt on here, but there's my lip.
Oh,
That's a big lip right there. I was straight up bubbling it right there.
He says that it was a reaction. That's just right after Munchie clocked him a good one.
Oh my gosh, my lip was jacked up. And it's so weird because when it does that, my lip goes numb. So when I vape, I can't feel my bottom lip on the atomizer. So I'm literally trying to feel around when it's touching. And if I drink liquid without a straw, it will drool out of the sides of my mouth because I can't close. Okay, I'll be on after, Stuart. I'll do that. Does that happen when I get some sun? Dire thing, no, it does not have anything to do with the sun. See, Gwen is like, holy shit. It was bad, Gwen. My lips swole up like a basketball. The other thing, I've
I
literally
didn't say you
woke
gave them
up.
munchie. I just said you whacked them.
I woke up out of a sleep in the morning and my lips started swelling. It just randomly does it. I will tell you this much. The only thing I can correlate it to right now is it only happens in the summer. It doesn't happen in the winter. What that is, I have no idea. Oh, y'all are just talking about all these lovely Johnny Walker. I mean, I could drink
Johnny
any of that
Walker's
stuff.
fun.
Any of that stuff I can drink. I mean, there's some, like, okay, there's one liquor, bourbon, that I know I do not like because to me it tastes exactly like cough syrup.
Oh, which one's that?
That would be Southern Comfort. Southern Comfort to
SoCo,
me tastes.
SoCo isn't a. You either love it or you hate it. There is no in between.
I mean, it is what it is, but for me, Southern Comfort, if you take some good Robitussin and drink it, and then you take that Southern Comfort and drink it, they taste the same.
One of my favorite drinks of all time. It was one that yeah. Actually,
Honey, I can talk bourbon all night. Let's go, Ashley.
oh no, she literally can. She works for Barton,
Hell yeah.
who makes SoCo, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm
drink-
being honest.
No, back when I was tending, we had nights where we would say, we would try to come up with the next month's, house special. And
Yeah.
we called it Pick Your Poison Night. And I came up with this one, and you take a standard tumbler, fill it with ice. This was back when Surge, for those of you that remember Surge soda was a key ingredient. It was quarter glass of Malibu rum, quarter glass SoCo, and then you topped it off with Surge, and you gave it a good shake, and then you passed it on. And we called it the Sweet Dream. Nice, sweet, smooth, going down. About 2 of them is where the dream part came in.
Well, now, if you take SoCo and you mix it with other stuff, I'm sure I could drink it that way. But I'm talking about
SoCo makes for a great mixer.
I'm talking straight SoCo. To me, has that. It's got that kick to it like cough syrup does. I can't explain it.
Dolores, SoCo and a slow, comfortable screw is real good too.
I don't doubt that at all. I really don't. I mean, I can tell that it's liquor. I've been drinking fighting cock since I was a teenager, way before I was supposed to even be drinking. I would go pay people to buy me.
And before that, he was on Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill.
No, I don't even know. I've never had that. Never had that.
Maybe
if I couldn't find
where what we drank we called it jungle juice.
If I couldn't find fighting cock, I would get Wild Turkey 101. Worst case scenario, Jack Daniels or Jim Beam, which I knew was a much lower proof, but hey, there you go.
No, we went through and we made what was called jungle juice. You take a giant, the giant coolers with the stick on the side, and you just load it up with ice. You pour it full of.
Wait a minute. Ashley just brought up a big
chunks of ice or chunks of fruit in it.
We stripped it and revamped it. Okay, when did it go back to its original recipe? Because I haven't tried it again. If it's back to its original recipe, it might be good now. I haven't tried it. She said they stripped it and revamped it back to its original recipe.
Oh, okay.
That may be good. So she said it went downhill on taste. So see, Ashley knows what she's talking
Last
about.
2 years. Well, again, she works. I would hope so.
Scuba, I can find you. So, Cassie, don't worry. We have it here. I'm good. Hello, Rebuildable Ryan. How you doing?
Steven, wait, no, it wasn't Steven. Patchwork. We have a Hardee's here, but I don't know if they have I generally don't go into fast food restaurants.
What do you want, dog? Can you come see what this dog wants, please? I have not tried rhubarb ginger gin. Usually gin I stay away from just because gin and what is it? Gin and something else gives me the gin and rum. If I drink too much of that, I get the worst hangover ever.
Oh no, it depends on the rum.
Yeah, it depends.
Bacardi 151 Limited, and Bacardi 151. What is it? 18 whatever. Oh, and the Black Label. Oh, yes.
Aries is like, I know this liquor stuff.
Yeah. No, Bacardi. Yes, I know my Bacardis.
Nice. Hey, I just
Bacardi and Malibu were the only, and Malibu I used as a mixer. Bacardi I would drink straight.
the reason I like a higher proof whiskey is it takes much less to get me feeling where I want to without having to drink a buttload of it. That's why I like the higher proof.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, but Fighting Cock's just a smooth Kentucky bourbon. I like it. Um, and Wild Turkey's not far from it, but this one just has a smoother taste to it over the Wild Turkey to me.
Yeah, I used to. I tried Wild Turkey. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I mean, yeah, Wild Turkey. That's what I'm saying. I only use it if I have to. Um, yeah, OR Church. So
Oh, we
Ashley's
wrapped up
saying,
on that one. Holy crap!
"Wow, look at how much money y'all made off with." Or Scuba Slits malt liquor. Oh my God,
Schlitz. There you
Jamilin, you might as well be drinking Old English 800. I remember drinking that a
go.
lot.
While you're sipping on your Schlitz, pop open your Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon and Slits malt liquor. Oh my goodness, Old English 800. Get me a 40 ounce. I got me a
Mad
40.
Dog. Grab you some Mad Dog.
Oh my goodness. We need to give away some vaping watch. Let me get this rolling here. Vaping Watch always gives out a coupon code once a week. Here we have a $20 off of a $24 order or more from Vaping Watch. I'm going to run this now. All you got to do is type exclamation point TMAX in the chat, and boom, you'll be entered to win. And once you win, we're going to have a link that you would click on, go fill out that form. Make sure you have an account at Vaping Watch, and they will get you set up.
No. When it came to the decanters, it was
She's
all
just
about
growling at me. Huh?
Jim Beam. The Jim Beam decanters, the highly decorated ones. Those were nice.
John Q, what's up? Look, my
Hey,
lip
John
is
Q,
back to
what's up?
normal. I did not hear John Q. Since you just showed up, I'm gonna show the picture again, just so you can see that my lip has recovered. It got worse after the picture I posted on Facebook. So there's my lip in pretty much its full blown mode there. Um, it sucks when it's like that because you can't feel a damn thing. Um, it's so weird because literally your whole lip goes numb. It feels like you've been to the dentist and they shot you with Novocaine, and I couldn't feel anything in my lip, and it's really weird. Um, your $20 Geek Vape Nova kit is nice, incredible deal. There you go. I hope everybody that ordered from Wet Vapes last week got a great deal. I know that they had that like 30% off sale or something. That was a great deal over there.
No. Hams, I don't remember.
Remember Hams.
I'm not familiar with Hams.
I don't either. Gwen is in the house. Yeah, I haven't seen Gwen in a long time. I'm glad
No,
she found some time
Gwen's
to show up.
busting her rump.
Really?
Oh yeah, the position that she took up, she has been busting her ass.
Well, damn. Well, nobody would know. I mean, we'd have to follow her and stalk her to find out, I guess. Oh, you're very welcome, Cassie, and thanks again to RS for helping Cassie out. I know that the Penguin is probably going out of production soon, so I'm glad Cassie was able to grab a bunch of those with RS's help for her mom, because that's what her mom vapes is the Penguin, Penguin. So I'm glad. I mean, that was a great deal on those. She was trying to find it for 20, and we found it for like
Hey,
16
what's
bucks.
up?
That was a great deal. Yardbird, go! Gwen is in charge. Oh my lord, not the skinny white girl in charge. Oh my goodness. I can't let her boss me around. She is too damn skinny. Hey, I gained 10 pounds, damn it. You're very welcome, Cassie. That was a spur of the moment deal right there. I mean, I knew they had it, but I didn't think that they would have the Penguin. The penguin is free mamas in heaven.
You know what? That's the only one that I did not check to see if they had anything good going on this week was Wet Vapes.
Yeah, I mean, wet vapes, I don't check them all the time, but when, since they were having all these July 4th sales, you got to check all over the place because it's like the sites that you haven't visited in a long time, boom, they got a sale, and you're like, holy crap. I mean, a lot of the sites, one site that I used to buy a lot from, which I don't know how well they're doing now, is Vape NW. I used to buy
The
from
last
them
time
a
I was at
lot.
Vape NW, their stock was basically like 4 years old.
I mean, I know they had a burn. It burned out all their warehouse, and they got a new one and tried to rebuild it. I just don't know if they ever got back to what they originally were.
No, they never made it back.
Pat, I did kind of see it. I don't remember what it was. I apologize for that.
Let's see.
Let me see here. Oh yeah, Wyatt added Amazon's link on the bottom of your. I have no idea. I wonder if you could help me out. A really good drill. I've been looking for a really good drill. I know it's Black & Decker and a 20 volt. Aries, do you use a Black & Decker drill?
No, I use a DeWalt drill.
I
like real drills.
Yeah, DeWalt's obviously a great drill. It's going to cost you a little bit more money, Pat, but they have really good drills. If you want to spend less money but still get a great drill, I mean, the one I use is Ryobi, which is a Home Depot brand. It's lasted me for years. The one I got actually takes the 18 volt one cell batteries, which I can also use for Brad Naylor and radio. That battery fits in almost anything now. But they have the main thing you want to look for is the RPM of the drill. Some of them spin really fast, some of them not so fast. Any cordless one is not going to be as fast as a corded one. I haven't seen one that's cordless that can even compare to a corded drill. Yeah. So what's the RPM on that? 1900?
No, 2400.
24 is close. Corded is 2900, I think. 24
depends on the brand.
Yeah, it depends on the brand.
I've seen some cordeds that are as low as 1800.
Really?
Yes.
That must be some crappy ones.
It was a Black & Decker.
Yeah, most of the corded ones I see are 2900. 2400 is pretty damn fast, though. I don't know what mine is. I don't think mine will do 2400 RPMs. I mean, and literally,
I could go in and trim down the bushings a little bit and speed it up.
You probably don't want to get a really fast drill anyway because, hey, Stevie J, thank you, FUFDA for coming back because you're an asshole. All right. Now, so I think most of the ones that are cordless, just can't keep up with the corded speeds, but you really don't want a really fast drill if you're just learning at making coils because you want something you can keep up with, obviously. If it spins really fast, you're going to have a hard time flowing with the wire. So the Ryobi I got, it has 2 speeds. It's got 1 and 2, 1 being the fast speed and 2 is a slower speed. You can switch it out for whichever speed you're comfortable with.
1 and 2, though, that's what sets the torque of the drill.
So he saw you using a Black & Decker drill, 15 to 20 volts. How much for a really good cordless drill?
Black & Decker, that was an old video, like really old video.
Yeah. Pat, look for DeWalt, Ryobi, or Milwaukee. Those are the 3. Even Hitachi's got a good drill. The green ones.
Steven, I haven't had anything really new anytime recently except for the Aries.
What's up, Roll Tide? Who won? I didn't even see. I'm blind.
I think I saw Chevy won.
Chevy won. Congratulations, Chevy. I don't know if I posted the link. I don't see Dolores in here. Let me get the link in here.
I saw the link was posted.
Oh, the link was posted? Okay, well, there's the link in case you didn't get it. Click on that link, fill out the form. They will put it on your account over at Vaping Watch. Congratulations.
Yeah, Chevy won it, and Dolores put in the link.
Oh, Dolores did? Damn,
Yep.
I am blind, man. I'm
What's up, bro?
sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, Hitachi does make good drills. It's, it's personal preference on the drills. Some of them have lights on them. I mean, as long as my drill keeps working, I'm good with it. I have a DeWalt. My problem with my DeWalt is I can't find the damn charger. I had 2 chargers. One of them was broke, something fried in it. The other one I can't find. And I literally have all kinds of DeWalt equipment out there that I can't use because I have no charger. So I got to buy a new charger. And it's the older DeWalt, this 18 volt.
JQ, Ryobi does put out some really good stuff, but if you're going to use a Ryobi drill for coil making, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because the head of it is actually kicked up at a little bit of an angle, which is going to make your wire kind of tilt up, which is going to increase the risk of it snapping off at the chuck.
Chevy, you're right about that. Dolores is a link ninja. I will give her every bit of credit. Damn this.
Oh, and for those of you Prime members, don't forget Prime Day is Monday, and which means Amazon's probably going to be down all day Monday, just like it was last year.
Oh my God, I need an intervention. I have to stay off of Amazon. Every time I go there and look at their daily deals, I end up buying at least 1 or 2 things, and I can't help myself. I'm like, wow, that's a great deal. That's how I got the LED light. I shouldn't even been on there. Yeah, I don't think it'll let you bet that much, Ashley.
No, cap on Flipcoin is 100,000.
Fictitious, that sounds like a great deal right there. I'm gonna have to get with you on that. Yes, it is the old 18 volt. Fictitious. Does the radio charge the battery? That's pretty cool.
Okay, so Cassie wants to know if the Kelpie that you have, if it came with both the Phillips and the grub screws.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That one I got from Element Vape. Any of the newer Kelpies are going to come with the grub screws. So all the first batch were the ones that came with the Phillips screws. Any of the newer Kelpies that they're selling now should come with the grub screws. I actually took my Phillips screws out when I first got it and put in the grub screws. And I got like a low serial number. Well, no, it's not. This is serial number 3800. At least it's an even number. So that's the black one. Now, the silver one that I got from EH Pro and Vic is like serial number 6. It's really low. You're very welcome, Cassie. I try to keep vaping this IPV because I want DeMillan to see that the battery life on this thing is amazing. I don't know how much I can vape it in one show, but I mean, 2 hours and the battery level is still all the way at max. It's all the way at max. So, I mean, it does a great job on the battery. DeMillan, when you get it, I promise you're going to be happy. You're going to be like, oh my God, this is the bee's knees right here. It's nothing like the little pod systems that you get. I mean, it's basically a small dripper. That's what it is. And with it having this really small ADA on top of it, it just concentrates the flavor. So get the juice that you love the most and put that in there. Same nick level. There's no need to raise your nick level because you're going to get dripper flavor off this. And boom, you're off to the races. Yeah, DeMillan, I think you're going to be happy with it. I really do. I don't know if Jazzy's doing any more waffles on them, but he did have a few waffles up, and that was a great deal. And like I said, if y'all are wanting to get a hold of one of these, get a hold of Jazzy. He can get you a great deal on one of these IPVs. Do I have a $20 Nova mod? I do not, John Q. I do not. See, even Roll Tide likes it. The IPv3 is amazing. You'll love it. There you go. I mean, I can't fault the thing. I've been trying to find, the little bad parts about it. I mean, besides it being proprietary, that's about it. It still puts out a great vape.
Yeah, see, that proprietary part pisses me off.
It does. Because I like to rebuild. I know you love to rebuild, and this restricting us to, hey, you got to buy a new coil.
Well, and what happens when they stop making the coils for that?
The Rage is heavy, DeMillan. Aries vapes his Rage like consistently. He's probably got it on his desk right now. I love the Rage. The Rage is a great mod. Don't get me wrong. Um, my other favorite squonker on the market is the Delta. No question. Love the Delta. Push button to squonk. You don't have to squeeze a bottle. So, I mean, this is automatic. You're not pushing any buttons. It automatically does it. This one is just a push button, and whatever don't get used, it sucks it back down in there. So this is a great mod too. This is also a single 21700 you can put in here. So I'm pretty sure it's 21700. Yep, that's what's in there, 21700. That's where my other purple battery is. Okay. I like that mod. Are you going to live tonight playing Call of Duty? Steven, it would be really hard for me to go live because I don't have it set up that way. When I did it before, I had my PlayStation like hooked up with my computer. Now it's over. You can actually see that. That's where I play PlayStation, over there on that screen. The only way for me to get it on PlayStation on my computer is to hook up my, good Lord, what is that freaking device called? Elgato, back through my computer. Then I could get the video pumped in and cast with it. Maybe I'll do it this weekend sometime, though, Steven. The Rage is great. I want tiny. Well, DeMillan, you got tiny now. You need to take this with you to the vape event, the e-cig, and you won't need anything else. Just bring a little juice with you. A little 30 ml bottle, you're done. That's it. But judge it off of the way you vape. Like I said, personally for me, I have to vape my butt off. I finally got this juice level down. Look, I'm at halfway. I have to vape my butt off to get this thing down low.
Too soon?
What?
You're only taking half shots. Too soon?
Half shots. Oh my God, Malachite. He actually got on his show and he's like, so who won? I was like, really, Malachite? He's like, I just remember waking up and there was, Java Gnome, what is up? I've not seen Java Gnome over on YouTube. I've seen her a lot over on iVlog, but not on YouTube. Yeah. Malachi, who won? All I remember is I woke up and the bottle was empty. Yeah. I was on my second bottle. So, yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh, I'm out. I'm out of drink. That sucks. I only got 15 minutes left though. Yeah, Speed, for those of y'all wondering where Speed is actually doing his truck driving job. He's on the road tonight, so he could not make the show.
On the road?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I'm on the road. I can't make the show. I was like, hey, man, I appreciate you letting me know. We'll survive. Congratulations, Gwen, on your 15th wedding anniversary. Make sure you get a nice little cake with a little stick figure woman on there. Just use toothpicks. That's all you need, Gwen.
She's going to fly over and bust your ass.
I swear, Gwen is the skinniest woman I've ever seen. I just want her to gain some weight. I mean, she gained 10 pounds, but I really don't think 10 pounds is going to do anything. The camera adds that anyway. So if it was taking away 10 pounds and she added it on, now she's about where she needs to be, I guess.
If the camera adds 10 pounds, I need to flip mine around to where maybe it'll take 10 from me because I need to lose it.
I needed to take mine away. I've definitely gained some weight.
I'm down over 50 now.
I need to get some more exercise going. It's so weird moving to another state. I know nothing about this state. I know where nothing is. Tomorrow we're supposed to go to Busch Gardens again so we can get our season passes. I'm going to get to ride. Even though Busch Gardens was really packed for the 4th of July, I got on their biggest coaster. There's Malachi. And it literally took me not even 15 minutes to get on a ride. I went to Six Flags on an off day. and rode Goliath, which is the best coaster they got at Six Flags over Georgia. And it took me 3 hours in line to get on that ride.
Now, see, you need to have me come in with you, and you'll get bumped to the front of the line every time.
Aries, bring your tail, man. I will ride you right up to the front line. Yeah,
Do
yeah.
not say that you're going to ride me, please.
I'm not. I didn't mean to say I'm going to ride you. I
Yeah.
mean, I will push you around in a wheelchair or whatever needs to be done. You just or you don't need that visual or
No, I really don't.
oh my goodness. I have the .3 roll tide. I haven't tried the 1 ohms. I actually have some spare. The spare ones I got are also .3. Where the
other one? Oh, the Gwen portrait. Yeah.
Yeah, these are .3 also. The top jet mark is a .3. The bottom ones are the 1 ohms. So I have not tried the 1 ohms. Whoa. Yeehee asked you to stop promoting the IPV and the Brotherhood?
My guess is because they want to push the main branding rather than the budget.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense, Jazzy. Okay, well, you know what? I'm down with that. Where's the new one? Where's the Yeehee one? I'm down. You got a waffle going for the new one? I want it. You can't stop promoting something until they're getting ready to release the next one. Is the new one coming soon? The one in between the IPV Mini and the X Class. There's supposed to be one in the middle, right? I want that one. That one is probably going to have where you can screw your own device on there. That's what I want. Something in between the X Class and the IPV that I can put my own tank on top of, and it'll be perfect. Oh, Steve Kennedy canceled tonight. Well, that sucks. Y'all don't forget that Malachi will be on directly after my show at 10 p.m. over on iVlog.tv at West Coast Vapors. Make sure y'all go check that out. He does a cool show over there where we get to, oh my God, it is King Dumbass himself has joined us and graced us with his presence. It is Dumbass Tony.
I thought I checked the price of my Sharpie stock and it had gone up.
You know what? I want to know something, Tony. Where were you when I had Tandy and Three Dog on the show? Where were you at then, Tony? Do you know Three Dog was on my show like 2 weeks ago? No, because you weren't here.
Are you sure he wasn't here?
So how does that work as far as a sport team? If the last state you were living in came up against the state you're living in Super Bowl final, where would your loyalty be? Pat, I'm glad you bring that up.
Yeah, Tony, roll turd, we know.
Pat, I'm really not a big sports guy. I played a lot of baseball when I was younger. I actually should have tried to go for pro if I'd have went through college. I probably could have got pro, but I didn't. So here we are. I do root for Georgia as far as that goes. I really think that the Super Bowl was so much crap. We should have had that game in the bag and lost, which really just ticks me off. But hey, it is what it is. And it wasn't this last Super Bowl; it was the one before that. But the Falcons are not all that. The Georgia Bulldogs are a great college team. And every time they go up against Alabama, they whoop Alabama's ass. I'm just saying. I got to do that just because Tony's in the room. In what sport? In Tic Tacs. Tiddlywinks. Tiddlywinks. Remember Tiddlywinks? Oh my God.
I'll give Georgia credit. They do have a decent gymnastics team.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, I don't care about
they
sports.
Lost to Alabama.
I don't. I don't care. I don't care about the sports stuff. If y'all want to talk sports, Jay is the one to talk to because Jay is the big time football guy.
Jay is a sports guru.
Yeah, he is all into that, man. I
You need
gave
to
him a
go.
lot of crap when the Falcons went to the Super Bowl, and then we lost, and it made me feel bad because I was like, "Damn, we lost."
Yeah, I need to get a hold of Jay and see how he's doing. I haven't
Roll
talked.
Tide. There you go. They do and then lose. There you go. Roll Tide. I don't watch it enough. I have no idea. And I know Alabama's got a great team. They're always like on top. So I can't say anything bad about Alabama. They have an A1 curling team. They have Falcons suck harder than Elton John and George Michael's hot tub.
Oh, really? Did you really have to go to JQ?
Oh my gosh. John Q.
Wow. Even for you, that's bad.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are killing me tonight.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I don't know. Most of the newer devices out there, unless they're innovative, like this IPV, I thought this is definitely
Pretty much
innovation,
everything out on the market is the same thing that's been spewed out for the past 3 years.
right? And I'm not gonna. My show is never gonna turn into a porn show. I did notice there's another show out there, not saying any names, that their numbers have dropped a lot, and they're not based out of the UK. There you go. Do I like the new Blackout? Rich, I do and I don't at the same time. Now, as far as the zombies map, I haven't played it. I couldn't tell you. The new Black Ops 4 changes that they did, I do like it. I hate the fact that everything is based off of microtransactions. They want you to spend money. Activision is after the money. That's it.
It's a successful business model. That's why
Yep.
they keep doing it.
Yeah,
And
they know Call of Duty's going to make money. So
no, I mean, you look at any of the microtransaction games, Fortnite, Call of Duty, even the free to play games like Bejeweled and all those, they make a fortune on those microtransactions. That's why they keep doing them.
Oh, Roll Tide moved where the home of the Bulldogs are. Oh my gosh, that's over in Athens, Georgia. That's cool. It is raining its ass off. I can't tell, but I believe you. It's raining. Wait a minute. Is the grill covered? Crap.
Yeah, and water.
Yeah, the real Sean. I wish Jay and Wendy would come back on and do their show also. They probably won't see this, but they do need to come back on and do their show. They used to do a show, like all the time. A matter of fact, there's a lot of casters that just disappeared. I couldn't do that. I would feel really bad if I just said, you know what, I'm not going to
I
cast.
enjoyed my vacation. I really did.
Damn.
I think back on it, because took off and decided, I'm done casting. And then Speed messages me out of the blue, hey, I'm going to be out of town. You mind going on with Scuba? Sure. Technically, I'm still a guest.
Y'all have been a long time guest, let me tell you.
Right?
I just, to me though, it's a disservice to come on and get people that enjoy watching you, and they come every week to watch your show, and then just say, you know what, I'm not doing it anymore. It's as bad as watching like Friends every season or whatever, and then they just cancel it. It would just suck.
No, and I appreciated every single person that came out and watched my shows. I really did.
Lethal, what's up?
When the networks fell apart, I didn't have it in me to start continuing on other, on my own channel. I didn't have that oomph to do it.
Right.
Plus, my health started just going.
Yeah, and the good thing about this show is if Aries can't make it, completely fine. I'm not like, you missed this show, you suck, blah blah blah. No, that's not the way it is at all.
No, if I miss, Scuba's like, It's awful quiet. There's no whole jokes going on.
That's right. Where's my whole jokes? Where's Aries at? Come on,
Hour and
man.
a half later, everyone's like, "Where's Aries?" He's like, "Oh, that's what's missing."
You missed Tandy Candy, and look what happened. She stalked me here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, SP. That was cool
Yeah,
watching SP
I
and Aries.
really enjoyed the show that I did with SP. I really enjoyed that show. That was one of my favorite broadcasts.
Yeah, that was cool. They would get on there and SP would build boxes and stuff. It was really cool to watch. I enjoyed watching it myself.
Well, I mean, we had a really good rapport, him and
Mm.
I, where we could just bounce off each other, and the show went smooth. It did. There
Yeah.
was no dead space. It was just a continuous flow. And yeah, I miss those shows. I do. My health just doesn't allow me to keep up with it anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, most of the other networks just completely quit doing their shows. There's some shows, and not even going to mention any names, haven't been on in forever. Actually, I don't think they're ever coming back. So, whatever. They're like, oh, yeah, we're going to do a show once a month. No, they're not. They didn't do anything. And they can say it's because of work or whatever. That's bullshit. They always found time before to do the show. Now they can't. But whatever.
Um, okay, so I don't know 100% of the details fictitious. I know that his shop ended up being, I don't know if it was absorbed or if it was merged, whichever it was, it fell into a different uh, company. And
Ah.
from what I understand now, he is no longer in the industry. I could be, I'm almost positive he's no longer in the industry.
Was it Vape Maven? I thought he said something about Vape Maven.
He had gotten in as a sales rep for Vapor Maven, and some things went south on that. And
Ah.
from what I understand, that was on Vapor Maven's part. And
I don't
then,
doubt that.
he got in with another company, and it just kind of went south.
Networks fell apart a while ago. Some just hung on longer than others. Darn thing, you're right, and I've preached it from the get go. The networks that we've tried to put together. There's always drama involved. There's always somebody that's mad about, oh, you took my time slot, or you did this, or hey, they got away with this. And I couldn't do that. I had to go out on my own, which was the only way to avoid the drama. And there's been a lot of networks that want me to come to do a show there. And I'm really hesitant to do it because I
I
know
wouldn't.
what's going to happen.
I wouldn't. I will never go back on another network. It's just no.
And it's not that I don't respect the networks. I do. I really do. It's just I know
That's too much politics and bullshit.
what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. It happens to every freaking network I go to. That's why I'm scared to go to it. I don't want to ruin anybody's network, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, every single one.
Every one. I mean, every one I've been to, crash, boom, slam, go in the gutter, and I
Let's
don't
see,
want that to happen.
how many networks have I been with now?
I've been with 3.
I've been with 6.
Nice. Yeah, you got me beat
Every
there.
one of them went.
Yeah,
And
I
like
think
I
it was
said,
just 3.
some held on longer than others, but they all eventually just went.
The shit hit the fan. And
Okay, 4. Well, that one technically I only did one show on that network. That one don't really count, and I only did that as a flash show, and it was actually the worst show I ever did because my audio was jacked up, my video was messing up. It's the only time my cast has ever done that, and it was the only show I ever did there. It changed the entire environment.
I'll agree with that. It just.
I really appreciated the fact that Vapors TV is where everybody came to, and I hate that the owner of that is a complete jerk. but I really enjoyed the fact that all the channels and networks came together in one spot, and you could literally flip between channel and channel. It's hard to do that on YouTube. Um,
Yeah,
so
you may have been able to flip through channel to channel, but how many were actually worth watching though? And
that, I mean,
I'm
that
not
may
gonna.
be the choice, but a lot weren't worth watching. But that's the good thing.
Well,
You could either
it's,
watch it or not.
exactly. But I'll say this. There were a lot of channels on that website that I refuse to name,
Yeah,
um, that weren't really vape related, but were just amazing to just go in there and chill.
yeah,
Bear, prime example.
yeah.
Just went in there and just chilled.
Yeah, because
Now
if you
I
didn't
know a lot
chill,
of
he
people
would ban
don't like
your
Bear.
ass.
I know Bear doesn't like a lot of people. Bear and I
Right.
got along all the time.
Yeah. Bear was quick to ban somebody if he didn't like you. If you come in there talking crap, he will ban you. I'm surprised I was never banned from Bear's channel.
No, Bear never once kicked me out.
No, I didn't have a problem either.
But I wasn't one to go in and start shit either, which a lot of people were.
That's how I found Scuba from flipping channel to channel. Well, there you go. See, without that platform to go on, I mean, I would still be broadcasting with 5 people watching.
Dumb. He learned his lesson not to yell from that show.
Oh my gosh, from the lightning strike. Dom Long, that was, wow, I'm glad you brought that
I
up. That
remember
was
that show.
hilarious.
Yeah, for those of you that weren't there, Scuba was having a piss poor night. I mean, a piss poor night. And his son came in doing something. I don't even remember what it was, but he started just yelling at him. And all of a sudden, thump.
Yep. I started yelling at my son, blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, lightning hit my computer, killed the computer. I mean, it was dead. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
I'm not coming
he
back.
did.
It was dead.
There was no A
Motherboard
in it.
gone. Okay, I better not do that no more. So that ended that.
Okay, well, it is 9
It
o'clock.
is. It is time to
Actually,
go, guys. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I know Higgy's has something in the works where they're going to start doing some codes again. I haven't heard anything back from David. We've been trying to throw ideas back and forth on what Higgy wants to do as far as coupon codes. We shall see. I don't know. I mean, all right. In the room, y'all answer this question for me. Because I know Higgy Sigs has always been really good about giving out coupon codes. Would you rather have coupon codes? Now, I'm going to give y'all 3 options here. And y'all let me know which one you like. Coupon codes for juice, coupon codes for coffee, or maybe a once a month coupon code for a VIP membership. Which one would you rather have? That's what I need to know.
that's a tough one.
I know that is a tough one because the VIP membership gives you a constant percentage off.
Oh yeah, I'm a VIP
And
member.
and some
It's
people,
a 20% off right off the top.
right, and some people would rather have coffee than juice because they get their juice elsewhere. That's fine. So, would you rather get juice coupons, coffee coupons, or would you rather have VIP membership for a year? In which, if they did something like that, I'm sure they're going to narrow it down to like one a month at the most. But I, I think juice code, that's 3 juices, 1 coffee. All sounds so good. Well, I appreciate the feedback. I think that Higgies needs this feedback. They need to know what you guys as the consumers or customers want. They don't want to get into a situation where they're giving out so many codes that nobody wants to use them because everybody's got a freaking code. So they want to do it in such a way where, hey, they people look forward to getting a code. That's the way that needs to work. Why not all 3? Gwen, that's a possibility too. Like do a
Just
juice
do
code, then
everything.
do a coffee
Yeah.
code, then do maybe yeah, that's another idea. Demon Hunter says the cost of shipping to the UK is what kills it.
Yeah, the cost of shipping to the UK is it is prohibitive, and I understand that. I wish there was something we could do. For some reason, I know that there was some people that back before I actually got in with Jen and David for selling coils, they were trying to buy coils directly from me, which was fine at the time. And when I would quote them the shipping price, they're like, "Yeah, no." I'm like, I don't blame you, but that's the absolute cheapest that I can ship it. I mean, that's the cost of shipping. Cost of shipping.
Yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all's feedback. I will let Jen and David know. It's kind of split 50-50. I do like Gwen's idea, rotating them. Just rotating the coupon codes. Do juice, do coffee, then maybe a VIP coupon whenever they see fit. I don't want them to go, hey, we can't give out this many whatever they see fit as far as that goes. That's a great idea, though. Just rotating them instead of just going, hey, another coffee code, and everybody's going to be like, well, we all got coffee codes.
Oh, sis, that's an understatement. Anytime I would ship a package to the UK, $33.75 was the bare minimum.
Ouch, $33.75.
Yeah, anytime I would ship, if I shipped Vic a package, it was $33.75. If it was a small, like little one-off and it wasn't coils or something like that, I could probably get away with doing it, first class, non-insured, non-rush, the whole 9 yards. And I could get it for like, I don't know, like $20. But no, if I needed it insured and knew that it was going to make it there, $33.75 minimum.
Does it doesn't matter about the weight?
No, well, no, because I used the flat rate, and I packed those flat rates to the hilt.
Damn, that's high dollar.
I mean, I remember one shipment that I sent off. I had, what was it, 60,000 feet of wire.
Damn.
Yeah, roughly 60,000 feet of wire in one of those flat rate mailers.
I bought some GT15 wire, and I don't mean to make the show go on and on, guys, but this is 15,000 volt rated wire. This is for when I'm going to do the fractal burning. This is great wire, but the problem with it is it's not flexible. It's not flexible. I don't like that.
It's not flexible.
Well, I mean, they make some that is called worm wire that's actually flexible, or wiggle wire. This one's not like that. So, I have two different transformers. I got a microwave one, which is the really dangerous one, and I have a neon one, which is much less dangerous. Anything with the lower amperage, but either way it goes, I really don't know if I'm going to be ever able to broadcast it live because I want to be safe and keep away from the electricity.
Well, even that aside, I would be iffy on doing that live, period.
Oh, okay.
Something like that, YouTube may highly frown upon.
They do, especially the main thing that YouTube looks bad upon is if you show people how to make it. They will demonetize and delete your video if you do that.
Well, doing fractal, one, is dangerous just in and of itself.
Yes, it is.
Like, incredibly dangerous. And they really frown on doing highly dangerous acts on a live. Especially after they had that whole, let me show you that this 50 caliber pistol won't shoot through this dictionary. And that went over so incredibly well.
Oh, yeah, I remember that video. Oh, hell no. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody showing up, and hopefully, I know that new swell mod's not going to come in before next week's show because it's technically not even going to be in until like the 20th. I'm going to hit up Busch Gardens tomorrow. I'm going to try and take my my Mavic, my DJI Mavic Pocket, Osmo Pocket with me, maybe get some video. I don't want to try to carry it on the roller coaster because if I drop it, I'll be really pissed.
Did you hear, not to extend any further, but did you hear about the GoPro that they pulled out of lava and it survived, and they actually got the footage.
Are you kidding? Wow.
No,
That's
they pulled
crazy.
a GoPro that recorded through a lava flow, and they managed to get it out. It was melted to shit, but
Yeah.
the footage survived.
That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, guys. Well, I know Malachite's already well into his show. I really appreciate you guys showing up. We will catch you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Vape safe always. And we will see y'all then. Peace out.
Peace.